Alright boys, let's install Red Dead Redemption 2 mods that's gonna improve the game and make it look good. Firstly, you need to have Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course you need it, a fresh copy of it actually, with no mod. I recommend that. Next, what you're gonna do is get all these mods, all these files, either from my video description or with my writing and all the preset from my Patreon. To get started, I'm gonna do this in order, like they're both the same thing, so I'm just gonna delete it. The first thing you're gonna do is install this one. Make sure to do this first because it's gonna replace a lot of files, so make sure to do it first and then go with the rest of the mods. You're gonna copy this and then paste this into your game folder, right where you have this rdr.exe. So let's let's copy this. It is pretty slow, but okay. I think I'm going to copy this instead by firstly opening this up with 7-zip, because Windows loses its mind when you have a lot of files, even if they're like little files in a zip. So 7-zip on the other hand does better. I hope I don't die like Arthur Morgan, but I have some serious cold these days. See, it extracts quite fast when you have 7-zip. So let's close that. Let's go to its folder, open up this bat file, double click on this, press yes, press enter again, press 1, then wait. You will wait quite a lot of time, I think. Then press 1 again, wait, then it's gonna keep installing. It's not gonna take a lot of time, it's only like 3 gigs. So what it does is it uses the Magic HDR, and you have a lot of texture files, right, like these. This tool uses this tool to put all these files into these packed game files. That's what it does. They could have literally copied their modified RPF and given it to us, but the problem with that is they're gonna get copyright and their mod is gonna get banned and they're gonna get sued, because RPF files are like game files. You cannot just distribute game files, that is illegal, but you can modify them with external files, not the game material but external material. For example, these mods are external and you just embed them inside the game using this tool. So that's why we have this extra step, otherwise we didn't need these steps. But let's do this, and while it's being done, I'm going to go to its folder and then I'm going to go here and I'm going to double click on RDR1 lighting. Make sure that this is running in the background, so let's let that be and run RDR1 lighting. This gives you RDR2 like lighting with all the beautiful effects, graphics. It makes the game look great, and it has the real-time RTGI, or in short, ray traced global illumination. Beautiful bloom, automatic bloom that react depending on color. You have beautiful HDR effect. I personally recommend not using HDR, but if you have an HDR display, you can use it. For example, I have an HDR display, but not everybody has it. And that's why I firstly made it without the HDR, but it also supports the HDR at the same time. Now, that's not the correct folder. The folder it's in RDR1 mods, and then no mods, and then select the folder. Then go next, press install, and you'll see this folder has popped up. That means it's working. This has been installed. That's great. Dutch. Okay, installation went according to Dutch's plan. Enjoy the mango at Tahiti. Press enter. A kitten is screaming, but he's alright. Don't worry about it. You got his mother right in front of the kitty, in case you're hearing the sound of meows. After that, you'll go to graphics config. You have this HTML file. What you're gonna do is press Windows, %appdata%, and you are going to go to the folder where you have your save game. Sometimes you have it inside your document folder, you have Rockstar folder or Red Dead Redemption folder, and you'll find Red Dead Redemption. But in some cases, you have it inside .1911 folder. You go to Profile, you go to Title, and you drag this and replace this. So this gives you a beautiful, adjustment for the graphics for your game to look beautiful and work nicely and have, let's say, graphical features. It's a tweak. It is not gonna add major differences, but it adds some differences nonetheless. You can edit the settings from the game, but I recommend doing this from here. For example, I'm playing on 2560, 1440 on 179.0000 Hz and 0 VSync, and I did not use HDR. You can follow these settings. This is why I pasted it here. So we're done. We can close this. We can go back. In here, I'm gonna copy this. What we're gonna do is go to this folder. We have Magic HDR, right? So what we're gonna do is open this up. Well, it's not working. In this case, we can just get this Magic HDR here. So we're gonna paste it here. Please be patient. Making this old game look good is difficult, so that's why I'm showing you the tutorial. Tutorials can be complicated too, and that's why I'm here doing it simply, as simple as possible, so you can, like even a beginner can follow my tutorial. Now what you're gonna do is you pressed on File, you pressed on Open, you go to the folder where I have installed my game, which is RDR1, no mods, RDR, and then go to Game folder. Here, I will have this folder called, my god, I think it was, let's go here, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna search for hardcore pus filter, and you'll find this folder called UI pus PPP in tune d11 generic.rp, which is here. Press, then go to tune, and then on the search file option, you will go this right here. You're gonna paste this here or anywhere you like. You're gonna copy the name. You paste the name. You will find this one. Right click, replace, and then you're gonna simply click on here. And then we're going to go to the folder where you extracted this modified file, which is here. So we're just going to go here. And then we'll double click on it. We press the big replace button. And then go to File, press Save, press Current Save, press Yes. And then wait, and then press OK, and then press Yes, and then press Close. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to install this Reworked reworked this. Okay, so to do this, yeah, whatever. Now what we're gonna do is open up this and we're gonna replace, yeah. Now what we're gonna do is open up Magic HDR. We'll open up map rest. Yeah. Let's close. Open up map rest again. From here. And then what we're gonna do is file. Down here, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna drag all these, replace, okay, replace, okay, replace, 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 replace. Keep it up. Okay, we're done. Now, look for default. Find default 1. Sure, I can save that. I can save that. Now I'm going to look for default again. Now you can see that this guy is pretty high quality. Alright. So once we've done that, let's close this. Then we'll have, we don't need this, we don't really need this now. After that you can install RedHook, which is easy. You can install Reality. We're done with that. You can copy and paste these, and then you can install a smoking mod, right? Make it right there, and that's enough. So now you can play the game.